Coming to you from PA Leadership Charter School Studio B in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's the December 8th edition of The Portal. Today's special guest is PALCS Elementary Technology teacher and purveyor of tiny cakes, Mrs. Amy Suski. And now, here's your host, Mr. Graham Osborne.
Hello and welcome to The Portal, your place for PALCS announcements and interviews with teachers. First, some announcements. On December 11th at 10 o'clock a.m., there is a parent webinar on understanding the PALCS school performance profile. That is a mouthful. This Friday, December 12th, we have a whole lot of stuff going on for grades K through 12. First of all, the Nutcracker trip is happening in the Southeast region. There's a planetarium trip in the Northwest region. The Downtown Pittsburgh Holiday Tour for the Southwest region, a Christmas cookie baking party for the South Central region, and a roller skating event for the North Central region. They all sound like a lot of fun. You should check those out. Then next week, the High School Art Club for grades 9 through 12 will be going on in the Southwest region on December 16th. And the Coding Club will be holding an event on the 18th of December, and that is for both the Southwest and for virtual students, anyone who wants to attend. Lastly, this week is Computer Science Education Week, and PALCS is participating in the second annual Hour of Code. Here to talk about that is Mrs. Suski.
Hi. How are you?
Great, thanks for coming in, and you brought cupcakes.
I did.
Oh, okay, interesting. I have to try one of those later. So how long have you been at PALCS?
I just started at PALCS this year, and I'm very excited to be here.
Oh, great. That's really great. What do you teach?
I teach elementary computer science. We have an inventions course for 1st and 2nd grade and 3rd through 5th grade, and 2 coding courses, a 3rd grade coding course and a 4th through 5th grade coding course.
Wow, that's really cool. I've never taken any of those types of courses,
Yes.
so I think that's great for kids to have. Interestingly, I wanted to know, why are we wearing these hats?
Well, because we are celebrating.
What are we celebrating?
We are celebrating not only the Hour of Code, which many people might know starts next week, but it's not just 1 hour, it's all week long. And it's to celebrate Grace Hopper's birthday. She was the first computer programmer. She programmed the ENIAC computer and came up with a programming language called AO in 1949.
Wow.
And created a compiler to translate her programming language into machine code. So we're here to celebrate her birthday, which is officially December 9th, and she would be 108 years old.
Wow. I'm assuming that she's not actually 108.
No,
She's
right.
Not with us anymore,
Yes.
but that's really great.
Yes,
That's really
yes.
great. And you brought cupcakes along with
Yes,
it?
so that we could
celebrate.
celebrate. This is the second annual Hour of Code. Last year, over 14 million students throughout the world participated, and the goal this year is for 100 million students throughout the world to participate. That in the 15 million students that participated last year, in 1 year, the Hour of Code was able to generate that much publicity. And publicity often drives innovation. It took Facebook 3 years to have that many followers, and Twitter 5 years.
Wow.
So, and within only 2 years, they've been doing amazing things.
That's really great. How is PALCS celebrating the Hour of Code?
PALCS is celebrating the Hour of Code in that all students at PALCS will have the opportunity to participate in the many activities that the Hour of Code will be rolling out. So on the PALCS Moodle, there will be a flyer that students can go to where I will have information posted all about the Hour of Code. And it's interesting that it's not just an hour of code, it lasts the whole week. The goal is that students code for an hour or try one of the activities for an hour. So that's why it's called the Hour of Code. Personally, I think it should be called the Week of Code.
That would make a little more sense.
Yeah.
Well, but they can certainly do more than an hour.
Absolutely, and in fact, and I think many students will.
That's great.
So,
what other places are celebrating the Hour of Code other than PALCS?
throughout the world it's being celebrated. Scratch, which is a animated programming site, We'll be having animated greeting cards that the kids can create. Tinker, which is affiliated with code.org, will be having a Frozen activity where students can program Anna and Elsa to draw ice designs in the ice. So that'll really be neat. The Khan Academy is teaching the basics of JavaScript. And, oh, there was one more. Oh, Microsoft. They are going to have many guest speakers. Usher will be speaking, Ashton Kutcher, Bill Gates. So I'll be following those and hopefully then presenting the videos to PALCS.
All right, well, let's celebrate then.
Yes, let's
It's Grace
celebrate.
Hopper's birthday. Here we
Absolutely.
go.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Okay.
All right.
Little change of plans. Apparently, we're not allowed to have fires in here.
My mistake, sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, let's move on to our typing challenge. You took our typing challenge earlier. Let's see how you did on it. For those who aren't familiar with the typing challenge, this is when we take the keys and move them around on the keyboard and reassign them. It's not very easy, and so we let you take it earlier. Let's see how you did. Let's look up here. So what was going through your mind while you were doing that there?
Where are the keys?
That's definitely a question.
Yes.
Question a lot of people have.
And how can I get to them quickly?
Yeah.
That's the second question. And when will this be over? Yeah.
You seemed like you stayed pretty calm. Didn't really panic.
Yeah. Well, I like computers.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good advantage.
It is a good advantage.
5, 4, 3, 2, and that's time. So we scored your typing challenge, and it's based on the number of letters you got right minus the number of letters you got wrong, and you scored a 37.
Ooh.
37, which puts you pretty high up there on that. It's about the midpoint there, so that's not bad. So
Okay.
really good job. I think
right.
your computer background probably helped you out.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank Mrs. Suski for coming on. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. And thank you for watching today. And I hope that you all participate in the Hour of Code next week.
Yes, absolutely.
To the Hour of Code.
To the Hour of Code.
So a little bit about you. How about how long have you been at PALCS? Interesting.
I just started
What did
at
I just
PALCS.
say? I don't know why I said the word interesting. I'm sorry. It was just
I
from the
love
very
that
top.
though. That's awesome. Please keep messing up because it makes me feel so much more
I
comfortable.
will mess up, trust me.